Welcome to day 26. We're only 4 days away from the finishing line, and today I want to talk about the power of routine of this as well. So simple routines just help us stay consistent without the need to overthink every single meal or everything at all. Actually make healthy eating effortless. So one of the best ways that I can suggest that you can maintain clean eating or just eating whole foods that balance out your hormones or just balance you out full stop is by creating a routine. So something that works for you though, and some people don't like routines and that's fine, but if you do like routines, it doesn't have to be overcomplicated either, and it's all about simplicity. So having a go-to breakfast, so perhaps having some eggs on standby, like I said, that's a really good breakfast for being able to fill you up and just quick and simple. Already energized as well. So whether it's having your go-to breakfast of whatever you like, whether it's a fruit bowl, you can make that the night before quickly and it makes you feel energized, or prepping your ingredients as well. So for a few meals at the start of the week without going over the top, I hate doing that. I used to do it all, like I said yesterday. Things do make everything easier if you are able to stick to them, or if you like routine. So it's a simple structure. You free up your mental space. And this is what I was saying yesterday about making things more simple. And if you free up your mental space, you then have more space for other things to make. Choosing healthy things or just life in general makes it a lot easier. Like I think it's Steve Jobs who wears the same clothes every day, just has like a black top and black jeans, because that just means that he hasn't got to think about what he's going to wear every day, and that really does make things simpler. So if you haven't got to think about what you're eating every day, and eating has been a major part of your life, perhaps you may have had an eating disorder at some point in your life, which I know just by sticking to a simple structure, you can just free up a bit more mental space and not make it such a big part of your life. So today's tip, if you could pick your go-to routine, so just one really quick thing, like I've said before, it's a breakfast eggs for me. Maybe it is your breakfast, something like a smoothie, egg and sort of veggie scramble or something like that. That's really simple and easy for you to whack into your routine if you know you're going to have a busy week ahead. So something that's easy to throw together, a few solid options for things to eat as well. It just makes it easier for you to go to, and if you've got the ingredients there, and ingredients that aren't going to go off, because obviously a lot of vegetables, things like that, you can have all the aims in the world to eat them and then you don't, and they go off in your fridge and then you have to throw them away, which happens a lot. So and things you can mix and match throughout the week, like I use a hot pot sometimes and fried chili in there. It's really quick to do that. Like one day you can have a bolognese, and then the next day you can whack some chili in there and make it a bit more spicy, and it's something different to eat for that day. So just making healthy choices feel automatic to you if it's something that isn't automatic, and just making a routine out of it. So, and it stops you feeling overwhelmed as well, which I know a lot of us suffer from, the feeling of being overwhelmed. So, and consistency does come from creating good routines that suit you. And that can mean, you get up. You don't have to set the time to get up, but say like you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and you then have your breakfast, you then have an hour's worth of work, you then have lunch. It doesn't need to be set times. It's like, oh, I get up at this time and therefore I'll have a breakfast, say an hour later, or minutes after you wake up, whatever that routine looks like to you. And you can decide on that each day. There are no hard and fast rules here. So it's just the consistency and streamlining your choices. The less choices you have to make in a day, the easier it makes it on your mind and your mindset for the day. And then it makes you feel more in control too. So if that's something that you struggle with as well, is feeling in control of your choices, then being able to set a routine, whatever that looks like to you, can just help you feel more in control, and then help you with your mindset and free up some space in your mind as well. The easier it is, the more likely you are to stick to it as well. So now it's time to kind of build on those habits, and you can go on well beyond a 30-day routine. And it doesn't mean you have to stick to being 100% perfect all the time. I've said that before. This isn't about perfectionism. So and it's just something to build on. And the thing is, it's all a learning curve. Even now, I'm still learning things that I like, things that I don't like. Your body changes, your mindset changes as you get older, particularly with perimenopause, and things that aren't the same as they were 10 years ago, particularly in the way that you think and the way that you react to things. So it's okay to change your mind and like one day think, oh, I'm going to have a routine that's this, and the next day think, no, that doesn't work for me and I'm going to change it. That's the beauty of life. There's no hard and fast rules for this. You can just change what you want to do from one day to the next. I'm not sitting here trying to tell you this is exactly what you should do, and I don't think anyone should do that. But so keep it simple, stay consistent, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 27. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.